Acho, think the Lakers cruise to the final?
Marcellus, I am not fancy enough, sir, to own outside of the No. I'm not fancy enough, sir, to own a Tesla, right? But what I've heard from you fancy Tesla owners is that the cars, you can put them in cruise control, and word on the street is they drive themselves.
Yeah, self-driving,
To a degree. See, the Lakers right now, they're self-driving to the final.
Oh, that's what they do?
They self-drive.
Let me see it again.
I think that's what them Teslas do.
No, it actually just is. But do you?
See, myself, I don't drive cars that are so fancy, and we have to manually do that. That's not what the Lakers have to do. Because the Lakers are going to cruise to the NBA Finals because LeBron has several different forms. He has fill up the box score LeBron. I'm going to get you 15 points, 12 boards, 11 assists.
Saw that.
He has passing LeBron. I'm going to lead the entire NBA in assists, which he did this year. But then, there's my favorite LeBron. And that's scoring LeBron. I'm going to just sit here and get buckets. Buckets. I'm a hoop. And that's the LeBron that we've seen lately. We've seen scoring LeBron. See, the Lakers, 22-1 when LeBron scores 30-plus points. The last two games, LeBron realized, okay, I'm tired of playing with y'all little boys. I'm tired of playing with y'all little boys. He said, I'm about to give y'all scoring LeBron, and that's exactly what we've seen. The Lakers, 135 points. First time since 1987 to have that many points in a playoff game. So we realized, wait a second, if the Lakers are playing like this, if LeBron is playing like this, if the Lakers are shooting 56% from the field, which is what they shot last night, that's the third best shooting percentage all season, who gonna stop them? Please, Marcel.
Who gonna stop them,
I know it ain't about to be the Clippers. They might not get past the Mavericks. The Mavericks are playing well, but they're playing well for the Mavericks. The Rockets are struggling with the Thunder. The Nuggets might not and will not get past the Jazz. The Jazz, well, they're the Jazz. So who is going to stop the Lakers? Sir, I say nobody.
You know what, Acho?
Talk to me.
You think you slick. Because you had me filled up, gassed up, like you seem gassed up right now, talking about how great the Lakers are. Because how great the Lakers looked last night. And I give it to you. They looked amazing. When that long, athletic, defending team decides to shoot the ball as well, looks unstoppable. Until I started to realize, wait a minute, something's missing here. Oh, yeah. They're playing the Portland Trailblazers.
There you go.
And then I started to really dive into who's the competition. Because unlike you, Acho, when I had to go against the scout team, I never let it go to my head because I was abusing them dudes. I was doing them dudes wrong. I was like, don't tell your mama what I just did to you, boy. So I never let practice gassed up. I was like, that ain't really first team. Sunday is my day. And for the Lakers, their day is coming and it's in their future. But right now, you got caught up in building a house on a weak foundation. The Portland Trailblazers, who everyone was like, oh, my God, they're amazing. Oh, my God, they won 6 out of their 8 games in the bubble. Oh, they beat the Lakers in game 1. Look out. Have we forgotten that the Portland Trailblazers wouldn't have even been in the playoffs last year because there wouldn't have been a play-in situation? Have we forgotten that the Portland Trailblazers weren't even the hottest team in the bubble? Have we forgotten that the Portland Trailblazers lost more games than they won? So when you build your Emmanuel Acho Lakerville house on a weak foundation, I'm not getting caught up in these nice finishes. Yes, marble. Oh, my God, look at that. Who cut that for you? The problem is you built it on something that can't last. The Portland Trailblazers weren't built to last in the playoffs.
I love, Marcellus, that your argument, that was
strong.
This is how you know the difference between a hater and someone that boos. Marcellus, your argument, sir,
I am a hater,
was to demean the Trailblazers. The same Trailblazers that needed, the same Trailblazers that had Dame not missed those field goals and Pat Bev, Keegan, would have beat your Clippers.
Oh, we going there.
The same Trailblazers that, sir, you're going to sit here and clown a team really of destiny, except LeBron don't play with destiny because Nurk came back. They got action. The Trailblazers are hot. But the Lakers, sir, it's not just that they're hot. Remember, the Lakers had been consistently good, but then they cooled off. They came to the bubble, and I was like, what's going on now? Danny Green, you can't find a bucket. KCP, 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist. I had never seen something so laughable. But then...
Triple singles.
Triple singles, bro. But then the Lakers learned how to act right because the catalyst, LeBron, started acting right. What LeBron give you in this over the last 2 games?
What did he do?
25, 10, and 10.
That's nice. That's nice.
34 points, shooting 70% from the field over the last 2 games. 70% from the field. The GOAT is doing GOAT types of things. It's not about the Blazers being practiced. Don't dare compare the Blazers to me in my scout team days. Don't do that, Marcellus. Don't do that. Don't compare Dame, Nert, CJ to what Emmanuel Acho was doing on a football field, playing scout team. That's disrespectful. The Lakers are making the Blazers look like the scout team because the Lakers gave the Blazers a gut punch. Boom. Another body shot. Boom. Another body shot. Boom. And the Blazers, they starting to fold, sir. That's all it is. It's the Lakers that's going to cruise.
You know what? Let me go to an expert on the NBA instead of just schooling you with my haterisms. Let's bring in LeBron's former teammate and Fox NBA analyst, Tristan Thompson.
My dog.
Tristan.
Oh, he got a fresh fade. We got to acknowledge the fresh fade, Marcellus. You can't bring in another grown man and not acknowledge his fade first.
I give you that, but I don't know if you camping or gangbanging with that penalty on. All right, Tristan, you think the Lakers cruise to the finals, big dog?
Yes, yes, I think the Lakers cruise to the finals, and this is why I think. I think that the Blazers game 1 was actually a blessing in disguise for them. I think that the Lakers needed a kind of a wake-up call, like, yo, this is the playoffs. Like, you know, it's not the seeding games. It's not where, you know, you could cruise and take your time. Sometimes you got to get hit in the mouth, have your lip bleeding a little bit so you can bounce back for the other round. So I think looking back at it, it woke them up, and it woke up the guys, and it even woke up 23, like, yo, we need you to be active now. And we were saying it after game 1, and everyone was questioning, could he still do it? And Marcellus, you were saying that. So listen, he put those numbers up. You saw what he could do. And also, I like to take it back when I was with LeBron. In 2016, when we got to the conference finals against Toronto, we won 4-2. The first 2 rounds, we were sweeping teams, 4-0, 4-0. And Detroit actually gave us our best run for our money out of those two rounds with Detroit and Atlanta. And I think as a Laker player, you need close games. I think this helps them and builds more chemistry, bring them together. You need adversity, especially when you're a champ. You got to face tough times and let the games go down to the wire where it's a 2-possession game, 1-possession game. You know, Dame and the Blazers, that's a totally different team. I hear you talk about foundation. The Blazers a whole different foundation when it came to the bubble. You get Big Nurkic, the Bosnian Beast. That team is no longer a playing team. That's a team that's top six in the West for sure. They're probably playing Denver. That's a whole different ball game. So with them bringing the Bosnian Beast, this is a whole different team. So this is a real. This is not the practice team. It's not the third string. It's not the walk-ons. These are some real players that actually could be make some noise.
Tristan, looking like Rocket from Colors. Let me just chill out and say this. Y'all both are being fooled the same, so maybe y'all went to the same school because you took the same classes, because you guys are looking at it the same way, same perspective.
Right.
And getting lost just the same. I'm going to read off a list, Tristan Thompson, since you are a champion and you're flanked by guys who aren't. Let's talk about guys who were, and teams, excuse me, that were #1 seeds who did not, Tristan, make the finals since 2010, because the list would be too damn long if I go too far back. Let's go with the 2019 Milwaukee Bucks. Did they make the finals? And I bet they had a show talking about them cruising to the finals after they won their first round series. No. 2018 Rockets. Let's speed this up. How about the Raptors in 18? Didn't make it. 17 Celtics, 15 Hawks, 14 Pacers, 13 Thunder, 12 Bulls, 12 Spurs, 11 Spurs, 11 Bulls, 2010 Cavs. My point is this. Damn, Tristan, you know too much basketball to be acting like Emmanuel Acho up here, saying you're going to cruise to the finals because you beat a team that has lost more than they won in the season.
See, this Tristan, I'm glad you've been on with Marcellus for a while, because I knew the lie that was about to come out his mouth. So I grabbed my pen, made sure the ink was still fresh, and then I start taking my notes. You see, 3 of them teams, Marcellus, that you named, those #1 seeds that didn't make it to the finals. You want to know why they didn't make it to the finals? Celtics, Hawks, Pacers. Who they have to go through? The King, LeBron James, who is on the team that we're talking about that's going to cruise to the finals.
I still got 9 left, though.
LeBron James. So when you start listing off all these teams, they didn't make it to the finals for the very same reason that the Lakers will make it to the finals, and that's one man, 2-3, that King.
Acho, there have been 20 teams that we could talk about, 1 seed in the East, 1 seed in the West, in the last 10 years, a total of 20 teams. You take away the 3 that LeBron had to go out there and defeat. I still have 9. Literally, it's a 50-50 coin flip.
That math does not make sense. You said 20 minus 3 does not equal 9.
There's 12,
Okay,
and you
12.
took away 3.
Okay, 12.
I'm sorry, Texas. I got to do one more
He said
step,
20.
y'all.
He said 20.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go there with
20.
Texas. 20 to 12. And then you took away 3. I'm down to 9. I'm still a coin flip. You took away my advantage, but I'm still a coin flip away. All I'm saying is, Tristan, be real. If you walk into that locker room right now and you're a Laker, and you're hearing everyone saying, pop champagne, baby, we're cruising to the finals, wouldn't you tell them to cork that champagne because we are not there yet?
I would say, take it one game at a time. Of course, we're not popping no champagne until we're really there. Of course not. But what I'm saying, though, is that they're still going to win. They're still going to win. There's no question about that. Yeah. Of course, we're not going to pop champagne, but we're going to win. I know LeBron's coming in there like, hey, we know we're a team that's supposed to be the finals. We're a team that has different goals than the rest of the league. We're trying to make the championship and win. So for us, it's like, let's handle business. Let's not play around. One thing about LeBron, if he can 4-0 you, he's going to 4-0 you quick because he want to rest, relax, drink some good vino, and watch the other games and just sit back and do a scouting report. So one thing about 23, and I think AD got some of that DNA in him now too, where it's like, let's end these guys quick. So
see, so the Tristan and LeBron
it's a light switch.
The LeBron that Tristan is describing is like me when I play my spades. You see, Marcellus, if I'm going to run Boston on you, I'm not going to give you no books. Okay, I'm not going to leave no books on the table for you to get. But let me get back to this point because you don't know nothing about that, right?
I don't. I'm like, what's Boston?
You don't know nothing about that right there. You can't compare the player and their opinions to the opinionists like us. You're asking Tristan a biased question. No, I would hope the Lakers aren't trying to pop champagne already because if they start thinking, okay, we already won, let's pop champagne, then they're not going to cruise to the finals. But what we know that the Lakers, led by LeBron, are going to do is what Tristan said. Take it one game at a time. And the fact that you can depend on a Lakers team being led by LeBron and the talent of AD, you can depend on the Lakers to realize what do we have to do to overcome the adversity that we will face. Again, what LeBron say after game 1, he was not worried. He was not tripping. He said, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's fix what we need to fix. And that's exactly what they did. I doubted playoff LeBron. I'll tell on myself. I am not too proud to admit when I'm wrong. I doubted playoff LeBron a little bit, but playoff LeBron is back, and that means, like you and your Tesla, Marcellus, the Lakers about to put it in cruise. Oh, it was a button. They're about to put it in cruise and just go ahead and ride all the way to them final.
Wow. You just undermined who Tristan Thompson is because he actually covers both lanes. He's still an active player in the NBA making a gang of dough. And he's a Fox NBA analyst. So if anybody up here to ask of us 3, it should be Tristan. I'm not going to do you, Tristan, like your boy just did you. But that said, we just learned a lot about a new millennial mindset.
How? What?
Because millennials are so excited, so pumped. Oh, they want to go to the party and buy up all the tables. When the 1 seed beats the A seed. Oh, my God. Guess what we did? What we're supposed to do. Who has a party for that? There's no cruise control going forward. You still got some boys in front of you.